Generic greetings, and that's a dragon. I've also just realised that the walls are so high, or rather these defensive towers. That's bad. Oh no, it landed in the... Oof, that was close. These towers are so tall that the dragon actually flies through them because they are about the same height. Anyway, in the previous episode, we went round and we more than doubled the height of every single tower. So the corners, the central pieces, things like that, we doubled the height. We originally were on a course of 2 courses of stone. We now went up to 5 courses in total. So the height is good, and that also increases the range. As you can see, the range is quite good. Excuse me. I also just realised that the dragon landed here. If it was a little bit left or a little bit right, it would have demolished these houses, which would never have been good. But it wasn't, and now it's now. So, in this episode, what we want to do is continue going around, and we want to first sort out our food problem. As you can see, we are having a bit of an issue with food. We are on negative food at the moment. So we need to sort that out by placing probably a couple more farms in areas like here. And what that'll do is just give us like a bit of a sort of cottage garden type feel to it. And we'll place just farms in wherever we can put them. And I think that will... resolve our issue. Although, as you can see, food is massively going up. Really going up. We haven't got any more bakers. I know a lot of people have said, oh, we should put some more bakers in, but I'm not really fussed on that. Takes wheat and charcoal, turns into bread. Well, I'm still not entirely sure what it does. Some people have said, excuse me, really wish that this cough would go. A lot of people have said it increases happiness. I've never seen that bonus. Some people said that it stores longer. Again, I've never seen a problem with stuff stuff getting lost. I think it's immune to rats. So you can see this here. This, when I can click on it. Grain is kept nice and dry, mostly safe from rats. Okay, fine. I'm guessing that perhaps what you're supposed to do is turn that grain into bread, and that's how you like eat, essentially. That's the food that you eat, but it doesn't. In this game at the moment, it doesn't do that, so I don't really know what the solution is. Anyway, so we'll max speed out, and we will see what we get. I might put another baker in this corner. Why not? Should we have another baker? It'll be in food, won't it? Baker. There. Although, this house might be a bit annoyed because it might have negative happiness because of a baker next door. Although, I wouldn't be upset if there was a baker next door. You know, every morning the nice smell of fresh bread wafting in through the window. Lovely. Obviously, the charcoal maker, they don't like that. They really don't like a charcoal maker next door. In fact, you do get negatives for that. Hence why we move the charcoal maker outside. I mean, this wall here, I'm guessing, is going to be just completely covered in black soot. A lot of these are also now diseased, but they should hopefully run to the hospitals. Yes, most of them are going to the hospital, as you can see. There's also people in, like, I think they're supposed to be, like, those white masks. Not the safety ones, but there was, like, a certain mask that they would get. They also had a really big brimmed hat. I don't know what they were called. But I think that's what they're supposed to be. Right, so. We're gathering a lot of stone. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Actually, have we already done that? I don't think we have. And then that's the extra course of stone. We're going to go for another course as well. So we'll have 4 layers all the way around. Or 4 height, which I think is quite good. Terrible plague is swept again. Look, 57 peasants. Well, that's open, and that is open. So both hospitals are open. Let's just check where this Viking invasion is coming from. Ooh, good grief, it's coming from here. Close that down. And let's see. That's a lot of Vikings, and I don't think they're going to last long, to be quite honest with you. What we do need to do, though, is quickly turn on that and on that. It's still firing, though. Yep. They're charging at the walls, but then obviously the pathfinding is such that they are having to go around. And they're going to try and go around here. But I think we've cut most of them, if not all of them, down by the time they get to the edge. We've got these ones here as well. There's that big thing coming in. And it ain't lasting too long. If it gets to the wall, it'll be a miracle. Yeah, miracle has happened. So, it has got to the wall. And now it's dead. Okay, yes, so that didn't really take too long. They have got around, as you can see. So, we do have a bit of a security issue around this corner. Well, we've known that for a while, actually. It's just, I don't know what the solution is. Actually, I know what the solution is. It's to put a pier right across. And then put more wall around it. We could do that. We could actually go right across here and along with a pier. Don't think it'll be overly good. So, happiness is trending to 77 and it is on 77. Viking invaders squished. Nothing, no problem at all. We'll run a festival in honour of our brave soldiers taking out all of the naughty Vikings. And we're going to turn these off. There you go. Excellent. So, courses of stone are almost laid on this side. We'll max speed it out. See, I'm not really too sure. Some forests have so much wood they can't put it elsewhere. Well, they can store it there. Do we have people working there? Yes, we do. 5 out of 5. I'm having some problem with food. Look at that. Food is slowly trending negative. So, farm. 1, 2, 3 farms there. We could put them around that side as well, but we'll see how it goes. I want to keep that there, even though we can put some... We can put a farm there, but I want to keep the well in. If we don't have the well there, it'll probably cause some issues. So, in terms of food, we're okay. But only just okay. And that's not good enough. We need to be not on the edge. We need to be okay. We need to be, you know, have a comfortable amount of food. Putting them over this corner does have it. Well, actually, what's that that's broke? Mason, the rubble. Oh, the mason died, or rather, got destroyed whenever. Interesting. I'm going to move the mason. Actually, I'm going to put him there. Cause go back to what I was saying. We have an issue if we put a farm around here. Is that we can't store the food easily because it doesn't look like a great distance there to there, but actually it is a bit. So perhaps it... Oh, that's fire again. Perhaps something we change. I don't know. We'll see. It looks like we've just lost that tower as well. Archer tower rubble. At least it tells you what rubble it is, so you can, you know, if you're building... You know, pretty much if it's around here, you know pretty much what it is, right? It's going to be either an archer tower or a big crossbow. Whereas around here, yeah, it could be anything. So at least it tells you what rubble it is. The peasants think you're an excellent ruler. Congratulations. The peasants are stupid then, aren't they? The peasants now hate you. Damn it! Right. In terms of tools, we're on 51, so we got a nice profit on that. We've got enough stone to probably do another course around here. Or do we do that? I might place... it'll be in industry. I haven't got a small stockpile. It would be nice to have a small stockpile around here to store a lot of things. I don't know whether that's good or not. Probably another farm, at least, in the back there. Good thing about the farm is you can just shove them wherever you need to. I know I could easily delete these as well. Like, obviously, we've got loads of paths along here, which we just don't need, frankly, because they don't lead to anywhere, and we're not really going to expand along to this side. At least I'm not planning to. So, I don't really know what the beef is with it. Like, do we delete them and place something else there? I'm not really too sure. Or do we expand? Expanding is a big job, but we probably have the resources. There's some more peasants taken ill. There's a dragon. And it's got to... Oh! It hit that. They hit the manor house, but look at that. It only took damage. It didn't get destroyed. That's good. I'm glad about that. That's for sure. Right. Fire up the festival. And there you go. Trending towards 112 happiness. Because plus 20 from a recent dragon kill and plus 15 from the festival is excellent. So it looks like food is more reasonable. It's going up and that's more reasonable. Right, okay. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Actually, you know what? I shouldn't have done that side first because if we're going to expand, we'll probably delete most of this wall anyway. Ah, whatever. We'll do the wall extra. We'll do that. We'll do the extra height of the wall first, and then we'll see what we're doing. Peasants are very happy. We got the dragons. Yes, that's fine. We're pretty much on a holding pattern now, to be quite honest with you. So I'm going to check if we do expand. We'll have to get more food for a start off. That's just mandatory. So the best place to grow food would probably be around here. Have in the centre there, we will have a windmill and then food all the way around the outside. Similar thing here, but I think we'll have some orchards because we haven't had some orchards in quite some time. So we'll have an orchard in here. Actually, we'll have a quick look. Food, orchard. I'll wait until the snow goes so I can see the land. We can have one there. We can have one there. We can have one there. There's lots of places we can have an orchard, actually. Even though I think these tend to work better. Look at that. That guy's Grandmaster in Agriculture, Stone Cutting and Archery. So, what year are we on? 245. Wow. And we're now growing more food that we can store. So again, that's a problem that I really don't mind having, to be quite honest. Let's go over to food and granary. We're going to place a small granary in the back here. And we'll probably place a road going up, like that. And, oh my good grief, look at the height. Yeah, that just fills me with dread. And what is that anyway? Is that iron? It is an iron. It's all iron. And now 54 peasants have got the plague. Taken ill. That's all iron, that. We might turn off that iron mine then. To be quite honest with you, I don't think we need any more iron. Because tools are trending about the 50 area. So we're not using any more tools than we're making. So even if we have a massive surge in tool requirement, it's not going to matter one bit at all. So, you know, we're not going to bother. Right. Anything we haven't built? We haven't done a moat, but I don't think we really need a moat. There's enough water on this map already. And it hasn't got sharks with freaking laser beams on their head or alligators that have got acid for blood. So, don't really want a moat. Was there ever historically alligators in a moat? Like, did they put bad things in there? One of our peasants unfortunately drowned. Perhaps there was. Yeah, I don't know historically. Was there bad things like that in it? I mean, you could poison it. You could, but that's a bit of you're playing the long game really. If you're, say, put a couple of dead cattle in the moat, and then obviously that would get a lot of diseases, waterborne diseases in there. And if you had to wade through that or get across it or whatever, then if you do get across and you're the other side, then having the craps, dysentery, diarrhea, cholera, whatever you get from that, that's going to hinder your ability to siege your castle. I'm guessing what's also going to hinder your ability to attack said castle is the massive amounts of archers and other stuff like that, but I just don't know whether it happened. I'm sure that going across a moat and also getting some disease from that, or even just dying of not dehydration. How could you? That's the opposite of what you would die from. Dying from pneumonia or something, and that probably happened. I just don't know whether it was a valid tactic. Anyway, I know in a stronghold, you can actually you can get diseased cattle and fling them across. When you have trebuchets, you can fling diseased cattle across walls to poison the inside. I really like Stronghold. That was a fantastic series of games. Stronghold 1 was amazing. Stronghold 2 was, again, quite good. Stronghold 3 was, by all accounts, fairly terrible. I haven't personally played it. And then there's not Stronghold 4, but I believe it's Stronghold Crusader 2. Yeah, because there's Stronghold... I'm getting confused now. I don't know. I don't rightly know. Was there a Stronghold 2? I know there was a Stronghold, and I know there was a Stronghold... Yeah, there was a Stronghold 2. There has to be a Stronghold 2, surely, because there's a Stronghold 3. Actually, no, because we know the way games are named these days, and numbered. I'm guessing, and this is only a guess, that there's a Stronghold 1, Stronghold 2, Stronghold Crusader, Stronghold Crusader 2, Stronghold 3. I think there was also a Stronghold... Was there a Legends? There might have been a Legends, which is like a mythological and stuff. Either way, a castle sieging game, which there should really be more of. So, a kingdom is happy and content. Perhaps we should raise taxes. No, we can't do anything more with that money. Still having excess food. Again, that's not a problem. And the Vikings may be coming, apparently. Okay, let's just see what happens. Let's fire up the festival. Oh, there's Viking. So we'll activate the festival of attacking, of invading, rather. And there's the Vikings. Ooh, doing Viking things, which happens to be charging straight towards this in the rain. Whoa, that looks ominous, doesn't it? Lightning crashing down. It's like the Helm's Deep scene from Lord of the Rings. And I think just like that, we'll probably be victorious. Spoiler alert, the win, just in case you haven't seen that. Mainly because an old guy with a beard turns up and charges down a very, very, very steep mountain with loads of horses behind him, and people on the horses, naturally. And the sun destroys the enemy. Literally, it charges, its precision timing flies just over as the sun rises, and then that blinds all of the Urukai, and then they charge into them. It's also a beautiful soundtrack as well. Anyway, back to the game. They're not doing very well. They're running against the wall and, yeah, getting smashed. By the way, see there's little slits here? I think that's supposed to be doors, but I don't know. There might be firing slits. But it's never clarified. Either way, that guy's going to bat that. Dunk. There you go. And bits of brick come out. Not that I'm worried, because he's going to die before he demolishes it. I assume... Yep, he's dead now. There's some cracks appearing in that. I've always thought that the taller the wall... Are they still yeah, they're still getting in. We do need to do something around this. We need to put some more defences in. I'm going to put one there, I think. And that'll probably get across. Because this is always the point of attack. It's always the point of attack. So yes, the walls, I assume that the more wall you have, the thicker it is and the stronger it is. But I don't know if that is the case. I assume it is, because what would be the point otherwise? I know you can double thickness it as well, but... I don't know. Anyway, we've got 88 stone, and we can, if we really wanted to, start going for... Where is it? It'll be in town, a pier. Now, a pier is 50 stone. That's a lot of stone. Having a pier, and then building out. But do we need to do that? Well, no. Do we want to do that, though? It's not about need, it's about want. And we've also got trauma from being attacked. So... The thing is, they're never going to demolish anything. You know, it's natural disasters that are taking us out. It's the lightning, it's the fire, and it's the plague stuff. And I'm not talking Plague, the villain from the film Hackers, which is just one of those films that is terrible in every way, but the good kind of terrible. The terrible that is... not so bad it's good, but when it came out, it was... I remember watching it, and going, wow, this is really cool. This is how you must hack. You must stand in a phone box while it spins round. That's exactly what hackers do. And it had this all like weird sort of subculture and something like that. And now it's so badly dated. You know, they're going on about, oh yeah, it's got 256 Ks of RAM. Wow, that's really good. Yeah. Computer stuff dates very poorly. Who would have thought? Oh yeah, but the reason I talk about it is because the bad guy was called the Plague. That was his hacker name because I don't know, he's really tryhard or something. Anyway, we're gonna leave it there because don't think there's anything else to do in this episode really. I need to know what we do next episode. I am of the opinion that this island needs colonizing because people have asked for it. And I think it would be really cool if we did expand to this island and had this entirely walled off and have like a little section here. And I think we can do that all next episode. Anyway, call it there. Next episode, we will get on with that. It's going to take a lot of resources, but that's okay. As always, hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks very much for watching. Take care. And generic partings.